Hey, Jewel. Hey, Tevin. Wait, let's put them on three-way.
Let's cut out.
Let's cut out.
Look, it's a finale.
It's our finale episode.
It's giving finale.
It is giving finale. You look great, by the way.
Listen, and so do you.
Well, thank you. You know,
know
I
what
do
I'm
what I
saying?
can. I'm trying to give him a little pony today.
Yeah, give him a little pony.
A little pony. A little
height.
A little height.
It is elevation.
High. It is high. Yeah. Elevation.
Growth. Era.
Yeah.
Listen.
Absolutely. Let's talk about it a little bit. So today we have something super duper special planned. We're going to talk about us both being in our growth era before we get to something a little different. Something a little
bit
fun.
Yeah, we have a little quickie conversation first.
We love a quickie.
Gotta get a quickie in.
We love a quickie.
Love a quickie.
I appreciate a quickie.
Appreciate a quickie.
Absolutely.
Are you more of now I gotta ask that question. Are you more of a quickie person or a long
quickie me out?
Quickie.
Yeah.
I got things to do.
Yeah. And then my thing is if we have a quickie, we can have a few. Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
So the growth era. What does your growth era look like for you? Like when you say growth era, what do you mean by that?
You know what? I feel like throughout.
Pause. How are we going to talk without drinking?
I mean, we can, but we won't.
Because you know, you gotta tell them what you got to cut up.
So I have a lemon drop today.
Hey, period.
I have a lemon drop. What you got?
Cranberry juice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I decided to do a little cranberry juice today. I said in the beginning of the season that I was going to switch it up. I think I only switched it up one time.
Well, I mean, nothing wrong with a little detox.
You
nothing wrong with detox.
So I got a little cranberry juice.
Yeah. Okay. So cheers.
Cheers.
Let's cut up.
Let's cut up.
So
now we ready.
I promise that was the cheers.
I knew that it was.
I promised it.
Because I was gonna extend that, but we go
crazy. That is so embarrassing. I swear to God, it was the chair. You know it was the chair.
I 100% knew it was the chair, but I was like, dang, it don't sound like it's the chair. It don't sound like it's the chair.
You just let loose, right?
But I 100%. I know that's not even how you do.
No,
you don't do it like that,
no,
friend. Neither do I.
No, we shouldn't. It's disgusting, to be honest.
Well, I don't think it's disgusting. I just think I don't think it's disgusting, but it's just not my vibe.
Okay.
I know I'm probably going to reach a certain age where I'm not going to be able to control it. But it ain't today.
It's not today.
You get what I'm trying to say? So for me, I'm more of a go to the other room, go to the corner.
But
I don't think it's nasty or disgusting.
Okay, so I guess that's my thing, almost like the spitting thing that we talked about last episode. I'm not gonna say it's disgusting because you do it. Just don't do it around me.
So if you're boo, okay. First of all, growth era. We'll get to it. So if you're boo, you are madly in love. Y'all married. This is the father of your kids.
Yeah. Come on.
Just
the conversation for me is why the fuck would you do that? Like right here.
So
I still love you.
So you're gonna say that?
Yeah.
Not me. I'm not saying that. I'm just gonna be like, let it out, babe.
Oh hell no! I'm gonna
let it out.
I'm gonna give somebody to go.
Let it out. Let it out.
No, I'm not giving nobody to go.
Let it out. Let it out.
My thing is, why would you do that? You could have literally gone.
So you gonna make your baby daddy feel bad? It's a natural bodily function.
It's nothing to feel bad about. I mean, I don't want you to be embarrassed.
You're gonna be like, bring that over there, get that out of my face.
Go to the fucking other room. Don't do that. For me, it's a level of comfort that people sit in with that. Like I just gotta. No, you don't do that. I don't like it.
So y'all drop below. Do y'all fart in front of y'all partner, or would y'all mind if y'all partner farted in front of y'all?
Well, you know what? Talking about growth era.
Yeah.
I feel if that was something that was just a part of the person that I'm with, it's fine. I don't want them to be embarrassed about it because it is a natural thing.
It is.
I just don't want you to do that in front of me. I don't want to deal with the smell.
And so it sounds like to me you're setting a boundary.
That's all.
You're just like, hey, do you? We all gotta do what we gotta do, but don't do you in front of me, boo.
Absolutely. And the thing is, it's not, even if you do it, it's not like I'm gonna be mad at you. I'm not gonna like I might curse you out, but I'm not gonna like, because most people that do that, they don't care how somebody else feels. So it's funny to them.
I am in my let people do what they need to do. Unless they are harming me, then I am truly hands off of it.
That's true.
Unless you are causing me harm.
That's
and
true.
It's also me being like,
what about
hey,
my nose?
The rule.
You're right though.
I mean, you know, not all flatulence have a smell.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I mean?
That's true.
That's the thing. So for me, but that's never been like a growth thing. I've actually never really had issues with people with bodily functions, bodily things. I don't think that these are things that, for me to hold against somebody. But in my growth era, I am heavy in my peace era, heavy in my that don't got nothing to do with me era, heavy in my keep me out of it era, and the most heavy in protecting my energy era.
So it sounds like you're choosing you.
Yeah.
And honestly, that is exactly where it is that I feel about my growth era. I am choosing me. And a lot of things that I've done before that I feel like does not serve me. And not serving me doesn't mean that everything that don't serve us was negative, right? It was just things that weren't a benefit to me. And if you're not a benefit, you're definitely a part of the side of liability. And so being able to release that and understanding what that is a part of growth era for me.
Yeah.
I am choosing everything and going for everything that somebody might have thought I could not have. And even for me, because I don't want to put it on anybody else, even moments in which I doubted myself, I'm going after every fucking thing that I want because I can have it.
Period.
And that's a part of growth era. And then the growth era is also understanding that.
Yes.
Standing 10 toes down in that.
Yes.
Being confident.
Do you feel like because you're in this growth era, do you feel like you're unrecognizable? Like if people saw you from, let's say, 5 years ago, would they be like, wow, Tevin has changed. Tevin has grown.
I do feel like people would say that Tevin has changed, Tevin has grown, but it's also a side of them saying, okay, Tevin is actually working or thriving in what it is that I've already known Tevin to be. So it's not a situation of being different that comes with a negative connotation, right? It's just like, well, shit, I was waiting on you to catch up. That is exactly how I feel about it.
Got it.
I'm not wavering on that shit.
And I feel that. I feel like there's parts of me that's unrecognizable. Like I have a puppy.
Yeah.
Like I went from like, I would never to having a puppy. You know what I mean? Like I think even for me, there was a part of my life where I was like, oh, I would never go to the South. Like it's too slow for me in the South. Loving it.
Eating
you know what I'm saying? Eating it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm vegan.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I was a vegan hater. I'm like, what you eat? Just lettuce? We eat more than lettuce because now I'm a vegan. I'm saying we, on behalf of all the vegans, we eat more than lettuce. Like there's parts of me that is unrecognizable. I would even say even two years ago, the back and forth. One thing I'm not doing in 2025 is going back and forth with a motherfucker.
For what?
Ain't doing it.
For what?
Ain't doing it. I'm just like this.
Yep. That's a real thing. But that's also a part of growth. Understanding where it is that you stand, knowing what your boundaries are, and saying, I am not going past what it is that is beneficial for me.
Yeah.
I'm not stepping outside of myself. And also growth is evolving. Like you said, being unrecognizable from last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, you fucking should be. Mm-hmm. Because if you're the same, that's a problem.
Period.
Yeah.
Listen.
Growth.
And she also got thicker too.
Oh, But anywho, okay, you got this thing.
We got a little bucket.
Okay.
We got a little bucket.
It's a bucket.
And we want to do as an ode to our finale, a little something a little different. We're gonna let's do 3 and 3.
3 and 3?
3 and 3. We got some would you rather questions.
Ooh.
And I want you to ask somebody these same questions. Maybe it could be a boo. Maybe it could be several boos. Maybe you're in a throuple. Maybe it could be your mom.
Oh God. Well, I
mean,
come on
now, people can be in throuples. Yeah. Maybe your sibling, maybe your coworker, whomever.
Ask the dog.
And I echoed it so strongly too. I was like, ask the dog. I don't know, Lyric. He be responding.
That's what I'm saying.
My dog's smart.
Hello.
He a Virgo. Hi, Bookie. I know he watching. Hi, Bookie.
He definitely watching.
I shoot you, boo boo. Would you rather a weekend outside with friends or at home by yourself?
Oh God. I love being at home, but I also love being around my people. So if I had to choose, because I'm at home more time than not, I'm going to go outside with my friends. I would choose that.
Okay.
A weekend out with my friends for sure.
Not me. I want to be in the house.
Yeah, a weekend out with my friends. I
want to be in
do.
the house.
I'm always at home, so
I want to be in the house.
I get that. Okay, for you, would you prefer to always be slightly overdressed or a bit underdressed?
Over.
Yeah.
Give me overdressed, baby. I got heels on right now, and we just cutting up in the kitchen. That's all.
Listen, and ain't no
Overdressed.
Me too. I would definitely rather be over prepared than under. Who chooses?
But I will say this: you get annoyed. Remember that time I invited you to a fashion show, and I knew it was going to be a low key fashion show, and Tevin came out stunting, and Tevin was like, "Why you ain't tell me it was going to be?" You was like, "Why you ain't tell me it was going to be like this?" I was like, "Oh, you right," because you don't want to waste an outfit.
I hate wasting an outfit.
That's an actual factual. You don't want to waste an outfit, but you also want to come there looking.
But my thing is, it just puts you on a different, level.
I don't be like, where you going? I be walking in the Publix. I be walking to the Publix with heels.
Yeah.
Through the aisles.
That's your vibe.
That's my vibe.
Overdressed as opposed to under any day.
Okay. Would you rather receive a sexy message from a partner or a love note?
From a partner?
Sexy or love?
Send me a love note. And the only reason I say give me a love note is because if you give me the love note, we're going to get to the sexy time.
Okay, so the love note leads to that.
The love note leads to the sexy time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that doesn't, yeah.
I agree. A love note is super cute, but they're underrated. I think people typically, I'm like, yo, like ask ChatGPT and just send me an AI love note, something. So I get that.
Yeah.
I feel you on that. 100% love note.
Let me see. Oh, this one's kind of short. Go to dinner or a movie alone?
Movie alone.
Okay.
I did that like maybe a couple months ago. I went to go see.
You saw something.
Wait. With Katniss Everdeen.
Katniss Everdeen.
Hunger Games. Oh. I saw Hunger Games by myself. It was great. I love a good. I mean, I prefer to go with my wife personally. Yeah. But that wasn't on the question. But dinner or for sure movie.
I would choose dinner. To be honest. Yeah, I would choose dinner alone. I've had dinner alone a few times. Okay. I go sit at the bar. Go sit at the bar, have a drink, eat, come back home, and then I cuddle up on my couch and watch a movie at home.
See, when I've done dinner by myself, people want to come up, and I don't even mean this like to be,
to be stunned.
Well, people just be talking to me, and then now it takes away from me trying to enjoy my night, my out. Whereas a movie, you're not going to talk to me because it's dark and it's a screen and we're looking at the thing. But dinner,
I think that's also a real thing too, because if I go out and I'm sitting at the bar alone, you can converse depending on who you are.
Yeah.
If I don't want to talk to you, then I also know how to shut that shit down. I'll get on the phone on your ass.
We in the South, they'll definitely start talking to you. Yeah. And now it's a whole conversation, and I'm supposed to be about by myself. Okay. Would you rather live in a world without music or without TV?
I can go without TV. I can go without TV. I love music. Music is like everything for me. I listen to music everywhere. I can't watch TV when I'm in the shower. I can listen to music though. I can't watch TV with my eyes closed. I can listen to music though.
Woo! Yeah. The senses.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel
definitely.
You.
Would you rather be the smartest person in the room or the funniest?
Mm-hmm. Smartest.
Okay.
100%. I'm a whippersnapper.
Okay.
Smart. Intelligente.
Come on.
I got the facts.
Spanish too.
Oh yeah, intelligente. I'm very smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I would low-key want to be the funniest.
Really?
The only reason I said I want to be the funniest is because we all know in the life that we live, it's not about what we know, it's about who we know. And people gravitate towards personality. So I can never play dumb. But if I can humor you in a sense, then I got you. And then I can pow y'all.
See, now being smart, I'm able to know different things and I get to be a conversationalist.
Okay.
I'm a conversationalist and a lot of people are not. And that's probably need to be its own thing.
Yeah.
But I think you need to have information in order for you to be a conversationalist. Yes, personality, but I can hit you with topics. I can talk about the Mormon church.
Yeah.
I can talk about global warming.
Okay.
Or I could talk about Cardi B, baby. What's up?
Well, you know what? That does go. That definitely makes sense because if you're the smartest, you know how to adapt to what it is that you need to be when you need to be it. Yeah, I'll go with that.
But either way, we love it.
Yeah,
that's the would you rather. I hope y'all ask those questions to the people next to you.
Ask those questions.
Tap the person because I know you're watching it with somebody. And listen, it's our finale.
I know
it's our finale. We cut up. We're in our growth era. We're gonna be coming back in May. Okay. We're gonna be coming back to cut up. And season 2 is gonna be even better than season 1.
Where are we gonna be cutting up at?
Well, where are we gonna be cutting up at?
There's no telling where we're gonna be cutting up at. But we're gonna be cutting up. Yes. And we're gonna be cutting up together.
Cutting up with you. So cutting up in the kitchen with Jules
and Tevin.
Hey. Bye.